Hello all of you cutie patooties, welcome back. My name is Ezra, aka Doomsday. If you don't know me, I am a Moon Knight main. I also just reached Lord on him, and I have acquired 26.3 hours on him. Just to show you that I'm not BSing, I have 4.2 hours right here, and on Season 0, I have 21.1 hours. I have approximately, I think, over 3,000 KOs on him. I have done, what's it called? 1 point almost 1.5 million damage on him with his Anks. So I do want to say that I know my fair share around Moon Knight, and I just wanted to prove that I'm not BSing. You know, I'm someone who's actually kind of experienced with him, taking the time to learn him. Now, if that title hook you, then I'm very, very glad because, well, it's right. For the most part. Let me just explain real quick. Your Ankh is a key factor to getting a lot of kills as Moon Knight, but what if I told you we can make him stronger and get kills easier, and on top of all of that, do more damage with his Ankhs? There are two key factors to pull this off. One of them is needed more than the other. Now the first one is you need to have good Ankh placements. Now I'm still trying to work on that, and once I have that down, I will make a video describing all of that on all of the maps that there is, because there's not that much maps, but I'm still trying to learn it myself. But I think there's one thing that you need that uh that you just like really need, that is more needed than the Ankh placements, and that is you need to have good aim. Now look, I know we all want to just do the random bullshit go the whole entire game, but if you want to make Moon Knight stronger and use him in Grandmaster, One Above All, or even in huge tournaments, which, by the way, you can, it's totally possible, then this simple switch to your game will help you tremendously. Now let's go ahead, not waste your time, let's go and get into the practice range. Now, I don't really know how long this video is going to be, but we're going to go ahead and just show everything that I can right now. First, what you're going to want to do is you want to go to settings and go to practice settings. You want to go to the no ability cooldown and turn this on. What this allows you to do is do any cooldown, no, any cooldown, my bad, any ability with no cooldown. So you can just place, you can keep doing that as much as you want and practice. Now, when it comes to Ankh placements, I want you to go ahead and practice on either your character right here, characters over there, characters over here. But first, what I want you to do is I want you just to close your eyes real quick. Think of the most hated character that you know in Marvel Rivals that you hate, and just select them. For me, I'm gonna keep it on Luna Snow because she was already right here. Now, obviously, what Moon Knights like to do is when we see a character, we just like to place our Ankh down right next to them, and instead of just hitting them, we just go like this.
The power of the moon.
We circle around them, and yes, that could be effective if they have their guard down, but if they don't, they're gonna jump away, and you're just gonna be looking like this the whole time. I'm not really sure you want to look like that, and I've also had my fair shares of looking like that. So,
You need their power.
obviously, when it comes to Moon Knight, his Ankhs are his biggest thing. And also, his blade is the second biggest thing, but I'll get to that soon. Now, I want you to just take a look at this. This is a 200, if I'm not mistaken, a 275 character. She's basically a squishy. Now, if you place her Ankh down right here,
You need their power.
she pushes to it. And obviously, as you can see, she takes a little bit of damage. Probably around like 15. I'm not super sure, but it's not that much damage. Now, if you go right here, now, I'm going to say this right now. I know we all like to shoot at this, and I'm going to show you how strong it is, how strong this is when you shoot at the Ankh first, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I am the
It
light
took
in the darkness.
4 shots to take out a squishy with no blade, just the primary. Now, I want to just simply show you how strong it can be if you just shoot at the player. 1, 2, 3.
Good night.
Now, obviously, there was a small difference, which only took 3, but still, that is a difference, and it is a game changer. Any second, any damage counts in this game. That's what I have to say. Now, we all know the combo, the 1, 2, boomerang, boom.
I am the light in the darkness.
That's pretty strong
there,
as well.
ahead. I found them.
The boomerang is very strong, but what if we just did it to the body? 1, 2,
Double KO!
just like that. It's very strong when you just hit at the person. if you just hit at the person. If you don't hit at the Ankh, you're gonna do more damage hitting the person than you are gonna do with the Ankh. Now, what about headshots? Well, unfortunately, with the Ankh, you can't do that. You're
Vengeance is
only
mine.
going to be hitting at the body, even when it ricochets off of people. When it ricochets off of people, and if you hit their body, it's not gonna do that much damage. But what if you hit at the head? Let's see.
That's 3.
This was
If I'm not
Khonshu's will.
mistaken, that was literally only just 2. Now what if we use a boomerang? Let's see.
Wow, 4 in a row.
So as you can see, this is very, very, very strong. It's super, super strong. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up,
There, ahead. I found them.
I've seen a lot of Moon Knight guides, but I've never seen anyone implement this. Now, I can be wrong. And if people already know this, congratulations. Start using this. But if you don't know this, it's a game changer. For me, it is a game changer. I've been using it a lot in my games, and I'm not the best with aiming, but once you get it down, you can tell that you get it down. Now I want to try something right here. The highest health character, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be Groot with 850 HP. Now I want to go ahead and see how long it's going to take to kill him with just Anks. So ready, 3, 2, 1.
This was Khonshu's
So obviously
will.
that's going to take a lot of time. And by that time, he's already gone. He's already across the map, all the way over there, right? So we don't want that. If we have a Groot, and if we have, let's say, another DPS or another tank
On
fighting
your
him,
toes. Here they
and
come.
if our tank or DPS needs help, place an Ankh down, but instead of shooting at the Ankh, you shoot at the Groot. Why? Because of this.
I am the light in the darkness.
It does a little bit more damage, and honestly, a little bit is better than none. That's my take on it. Now again, what if you're really, really, really good with your aim and you just hit nothing but headshots? Well, let's check it out. We already know that Ankh can't hit any headshots. Let's check out on the Groot. Ready?
Khonshu never rests.
Basically, he just gets taken down like it's nothing. Now, what if we implement the boomerang? Let's try it on the Ankh first. 1, 2, 3. It's still gonna be a lot.
Get
And I'm
up.
pretty sure
I'm not done.
even for shooting at the body, it's also still gonna be a lot, but just
On
a
your
little
toes.
less.
Here they come.
Let's go ahead and try it out. So obviously, again, you can see that there is a difference when it comes to this. Now, I want to go ahead and try just headshots. Again, let's just say you go ahead, you're super, super good with your aim, which you will be soon, trust me. And you just keep going for the head. Alright? 3, 2, 1.
Get up. I'm not done.
It's like he wasn't even there, for the most part. This is super, super, super strong. And I really, really like this. Now, I know that the ultimate got a buff, and that is something that I did want to talk about as well. Now, let's go ahead and head over here. Now, when it comes to Moon Knight, and when it comes to ults, I see a lot of people, I watch people on YouTube, and I've also seen enemy Moon Knights, and even my teammates, when they take Moon Knight, they do this simple thing,
ahead.
right?
I found them.
We can all agree that Moon Knight, especially before Season 1, the ult was booty cheeks. I'm talking just straight garbage. You can just hear his thing and just move 2 steps to the left or right, and you're out of it. And he just does absolutely nothing. The best times to use this is on combos. And the best combos, what that is either Groot's combo or Groot's ult or Doctor Strange's ult. And when I'm talking about combos, I mean ult combos. I'm sorry. I'm still new to this whole thing. So, obviously we don't have a Doctor Strange and we don't have a Groot with us. There is something that I've been doing that I think everyone should do. Now, usually how I play Moon Knight, I play him as a flanker. I play him like, he flanks the healers, and then he flanks the DPSs, and then he flanks the tanks. Tanks are, technically for me, the last ones to kill. But if they're right there and they're free, Moon Knight is a tank shredder, especially when he has his Ankh, so I would just go ahead and get it over with. But
On your
let's
toes.
just say
Here they come.
that these two are your 2 tanks, or 2 enemy tanks, and they're fighting my team right here. If I'm right here and no one's targeting me, and if I have my ult ready, and we're not really making that much damage or putting pressure on them, instead of just placing it right here and giving them time, what I do is I'll go ahead, place it right here, right? And do this.
The moon haunts you.
You place an Ankh
I am vengeance.
after you do your ult. Why do you do that? Because if you just do it without your ult, they're gonna hear it and back away. They might take a couple of damage. They might just go half of a bar, but they're still gonna be fine because their healers are gonna heal them back. But if you place your ult and then your Ankh, they're gonna be pushed in. They were pushed from right here all the way to right here, and this was the center of it. They barely have time to react. And by that time, when they get out over here, either they're gonna die from the ult or they're gonna die from the shooting that my
On your
team is
toes.
causing.
Here they come.
So, for me, for me. If anyone has anything else, please let me know. I think that is the most efficient way to use your ult if it's not partnered with another teammate's ult. And again, I think that the two best ults to use comboed with Moon Knights is either Doctor Strange's or Groot's. Those are the best ones because they have to stay there for I think about like 5 seconds, and by the time, since Moon Knight already got his buff, it just goes like that, and you get I think 4 extra hands of Khonshu, which is really really nice. So I want to go ahead and go show you one other thing that I usually do for Moon Knight real quick. Alright, so this is gonna be honestly where your aim gets better, and I think this actually goes for just anyone, like any character. If you're trying to improve in any character, anything like that, this is where it's gonna be at. So
5, 4,
I messed
3, 2,
up. I messed
1.
up. So obviously you're gonna have your bots right
Here
here.
they come.
You can go ahead and practice your headshots.
Never rest.
You can practice your boomerang.
3
You
down.
can practice your Anks
Need their power.
and just shoot at them. It's actually really nice what you can do with all of this. But what I like to do is, again, I would choose any character that you'd want. So for now we're gonna go Luna Snow. Usually what I do is I like to either start with 30, 40, or even if you want you can go all the way to 50. And I then go ahead and turn on horizontal, or you can do random. I usually do horizontal or random. And then I usually start at quick and then go to super fast. Timer, no timer at all. You apply those changes. You end it. And let's see if we can get our back.
Their power.
Go ahead. Turn this on.
5, 4, 3,
Just wait a
2,
little bit.
1.
And then you're gonna see that your characters are gonna start
On
moving
your toes. Here they come.
like this, right? So you then go ahead and just try to aim at them. You know, get better with your aim. Obviously, I suck right now, so. And the cool thing about
Khonshu never rests.
your practice settings and how you have no ability cooldown is you can just keep spamming your boomerangs, you can keep spamming your Anks, you can keep spamming your double jumps. Like, you can keep just doing anything like that you want. This is to help you get better. This whole practice range is to help you better with your aim, help you better with anything like that. Now, after I do maybe like 5 minutes of it, I'll go place an Ankh right here
Time to drain.
and place an Ankh right here. I'll go back to either right here or even right here, and I'll just start aiming at the characters. I won't aim at the Anks unless like I really have to if I'm doing poorly, and just keep doing that for a while. So just keep aiming at them. Obviously, you know, it's probably going to be poorly if you start. You know, I'm still starting out, so
Get up. I'm
you just
not done.
slowly build it up, and yeah, that's it. I recommend doing this for like 10 minutes, you know, or until you're like comfortable. And then after that, go ahead and take it into matches. And yeah. And then after that, you could also just start shooting at the Anks too.
Get up. I'm not done.
And I'm not saying
One for Steven, one for Jake, one for me.
that's good. So I'm definitely not saying that after this video only shoot the targets. No, you can still shoot your Anks. The Anks still do tremendously amount of damage, and it's amazing. It's amazing what they can do. But we're getting to this point in time where a lot of people are going into a main in Marvel Rivals and finding out key factors into them, on them, that make them stronger in their ranked matches and stuff. Wolverine was a big example of that, and so was Hulk. And I think Moon Knight is actually one of the best DPSs. I think that's genuinely, when I think of DPS, I think of Moon Knight, because I feel like that's literally what he stands for, damage per second. He does damage every single second. He ricochets, his blades ricochet, they ricochet off the Anks. It's genuinely amazing how this, how Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, Jake Lonkley, and Moon Knight were just put together in Marvel Rivals. I genuinely enjoy him so much. But as of now, this is it. I don't know how long this video is. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something from it. If you guys have any other tips, please leave it down in the comments. Again, what I'm trying to do is become a Moon Knight content creator and help people that want to learn Moon Knight and even other characters succeed in that, and I think that this is a big step into it. I have gotten I've played a lot of games with him. I've dropped, anywhere from 55 kills all the way down to like 7 kills. It's very inconsistent with this game, and that's actually kind of like, I love it because it's inconsistent and you have to prove yourself. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys take something from this, you guys take notes, or honestly, if you guys want to leave something down in the comments, feel free to do so. But I am going to say, do not let it be like anything negative, no criticism on it. This is my first ever like tips and trick video type of thing. I'm mainly just a person that just plays games and show gameplay, but I was at work and I thought about this and I came home and I wanted to try it and it actually worked. If you guys already know someone who did this, please don't go down in the comments and just say, oh, I already know this. If you already know this, that's amazing. Just implement it on your game if you want to become a better Moon Knight. But if you didn't know this, I hope that you learned from it, and I hope that you use this in your game. Now, I will say, this is going to take a lot of time. I'm still learning this. I am butt with my aim. I mean, you just saw it. If you get really good aim and start implementing this in your game, and from time to time switch off from your Anks to the actual player, I promise you, in maybe a couple of weeks or a month, you're gonna feel so much better. Moon Knight's gonna feel so much stronger. I mean, he already does. The buffs are beautiful, and I promise you, you're gonna go very far with Moon Knight, especially if you're trying to get Lord Moon Knight. It took me a while to get him. It took me a month, but I'm very happy to be a Lord Moon Knight now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. It really helps out a lot. It helps the channel grow, and it helps me keep making content like this. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, night. Drink lots of water, stay healthy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.